This time, hopefully won't be ranting as much. Actually, I know for a fact I won't be ranting as much. Anyways, what we're talking about today is a Minecraft movie. I have not seen it yet. To be honest, I don't know if I'm going to see it. Probably not. But that's why in this video we're not complaining about it. I've already seen lots and lots of complaints about it. But then also, it seems like some people might enjoy it too. I don't know. I feel it's too early to tell right now. A big part of this video is going to be a discussion on what I would have wanted to see from a Minecraft movie, or some different directions that they could have taken outside of what direction they took for this movie. First off, let's take a look at the numbers so far. I think the data is only for yesterday, for Friday so far. This is deadline we're looking at. So now at 58 million for Friday. So that's just opening day, which is pretty good, I think. I don't know the budget of a Minecraft movie. I haven't been keeping up with it as much, but so far they're at 58 million for Friday. Today's Saturday, so more people will be coming in to see it, I can assume. And then they have a prediction of 135 million for the opening weekend. We'll see what happens. Right now, Rotten Tomatoes, the ratings are interesting. So the critics don't seem to like it that much. 48%. But this surprised me. The audience scores 86%, 4.4 out of 5 rating, which is interesting because I felt like a lot of people weren't going to like this. But it seems otherwise. A lot of times there'll be this sort of gap between critics and audience. Oftentimes when I go to Rotten Tomatoes, I'm looking at the audience score as opposed to the critics score because, I don't know, critics are pretty irrelevant. Professional critics are pretty irrelevant nowadays, in my opinion. A lot of times they'll just give a movie crap if that's what everyone else is doing. So, but we're not going to go through any of the reviews. I saw another video where it was a disprove video. He was going through the critics stuff, and according to his video and some of the stuff I saw, even the ones that gave it a fresh, so good, they didn't have anything good to say. There have been multiple reviews that are good where they don't even have anything good to say. The best thing they can say is, oh, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. That's not a compliment. Anyways, so for me, a Minecraft movie, I could have been excited about it. What they gave us, no, I'm not. I'm not that excited about it. Haven't been. I know the first trailer kind of made me mad a little bit. I was like, this is going to be crap. Who knows if it's crap? I'm not going to dog on it because I'm probably not going to see it. What I will say, though, is I was giving it crap at the beginning. And then I saw a video online. It was like they did a special event for this one sick boy who, it was like a Make-A-Wish type thing. And he didn't have that much longer to live, but he was a big Minecraft fan. So the Minecraft movie people brought him in early, let him watch it with this kid, and they made a whole day out of it, which is nice. So that's caused me to give it a little more grace. And honestly, it has nothing to do with the movie itself, but it was just touching to see, I guess. But in terms of the movie itself, I thought they went a not very good direction with it. What direction was that? Live action people in this blocky, kind of trying to make it realistic / cartoonish looking Minecraft world. They brought real people, like the new Jumanji type thing, where they brought new people into the video game world. And they're like, oh my gosh, we're in a video game. It just looks silly, trying to make it look ultra realistic, but at the same time blocky. And then me and a lot of other people felt that yeah, Jack Black was not the right choice. Look at that diamond armor. That kind of looks terrible. And I know people are going to say, chicken jockey. No, I watch some Queso from time to time. Actually, not from time to time. I love watching Queso. And there was a span of a few days where he kept saying that. Anyways, what was I talking about? Jack Black. Yeah, wrong choice for Steve, I think. It's cool because, yeah, out of all the actors, he's probably the one who knows the most about Minecraft. He's put hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours into Minecraft. I remember 6 years ago when, oh my god, 6 years ago? Maybe 7 years ago, when PewDiePie was doing his Minecraft series. I am so old. Oh my god. When PewDiePie was doing his Minecraft series, and I remember one of the episodes he brought in Jack Black to play with him. And that was so cool. I was like, I didn't know Jack Black played Minecraft. And he was talking about it. He's like, yeah, my kids play Minecraft, so I wanted to kind of learn Minecraft to better bond with them and have something in common, this, that, and the other. And that's nice. That's good. That's great. But that shouldn't be the only reason why he got casted as Steve. I see why they did it, but I don't have super strong opinions about the way they're doing this movie. It's just, I felt could have been a lot better. So that's what we're going to talk about right now, actually, is I was thinking about it and thinking of two separate ways that they could have made this work better, in my opinion. First off, would be more so like the Lego Movie. The Lego Movie, 99% of the movie is animated. It's in the Lego world. I feel like a Minecraft movie like that could have worked. Like, what was that game? Yeah, I remember playing this. This was a video game back in the day, Minecraft Story Mode. I bring this up because it could have been more so like this, where it's fully animated, it's blocky, it's in the world of Minecraft, but have it where it's better animation, kind of like Super Mario Bros. Movie, that sort of quality, but with like blocky Minecraft people, and make it more smooth than what Minecraft Story Mode was. And then like at the end, it could have been, so you're immersed in this world, you're following this character. There could have been other characters other than Steve, and then have them meet up with Steve at some point in the world. But my thought process for this would be big adventure, grand adventure going on, lots of Minecraft stuff injected into it, references and callbacks to old YouTubers and songs, the parody songs, all that sort of stuff that was big back in the 2010s or whatever. When did Minecraft come out, actually? 2009. Yeah. So like back in the 2010s, early 2010s, a bunch of callbacks to that. Because like at the end of the day, that would have brought in my generation, so Gen Z people. You're not going to get millennials or Gen Xers to come and watch a Minecraft movie. You're just not. It would be more so Gen Z for the nostalgia factor. And then, what's the new generation? Gen Alphas coming in and younger Gen Zs coming in. So the actual kids nowadays, they'd be coming in because it's a kids movie and it looks fun. And then, but yeah, so a fun story going on, a blocky cartoon, right? And then, so that'd bring in the kids. Bunch of references to early Minecraft would bring in the Gen Zers, my age, so early 20s people. And then, obviously, the parents would be coming as well. So, yeah, millennials coming in to take their kids or whatever. And then, so you'd be immersed in this adventure in the world, and then it could be like a Lego movie type thing where at the end it reveals that, oh, it was just this big story that this kid came up with in his mind. So emphasis on creativity, and at the end kind of like zooms out into the real world where he's like getting off the game or like pausing the game to go down to eat dinner or something like that. And then it leaves the characters in the world. And they could have even done like a reference to when a world gets abandoned and your dog is sitting there for years and years and years. It's because you're never going to go back to that world. They could have even, they could have added something like that at the end where it's just like quiet and it's panning to his world, to all the places that he adventured and all the crazy stuff that happened, and then like to his dog just sitting there waiting, but he's never coming back to that world, which is kind of sad at the end. But that's what happens to a Minecraft player's world. Like, we all do that. Our dogs are sitting there right now. Like my dog from 2012 Xbox 360 Minecraft is sitting there, never to be seen again, waiting for me. But like something like that. So yeah, then it zooms out into the real world, and the kid has to go down to eat dinner or something, and it's like, oh, a Minecraft movie. That's one direction. Another direction would be more serious. A more serious, like, survival / slight horror. Not horror, but a more realistic Minecraft, where it's all live action. Apart from, like, the monsters or whatever, then you'd CGI those in. So we'd get an actor who's not Jack Black, preferably skinny. Sorry, Jack Black, I love you, but it's true. To be Steve, and it'll follow Steve. How he gets into the Minecraft world, I don't know. I was thinking about it a little bit. I don't know how they'd do it well. I was thinking, they recruit this guy. These scientists recruit this guy, and they're doing this like experiment where they're gonna shoot him into a virtual world, and then study his brain waves and what happens to him when he's immersed in this world. So they shoot him into basically a virtual reality. Like, it's so immersive, it'll look like real life. So he'll get spawned into like a forest or whatever. But as the movie progresses, he gets lost into this virtual reality video game of realistic Minecraft, and then forgets the real world. So he'd get plopped into something like this. It would all be practical effects, practical sets. He's in here, and he's got to learn how to survive in this virtual world of Minecraft. So in terms of the blockiness, that would be gone. It wouldn't be blocks, it'd be real. Items would be the same, like crafting the same. Not the same as in the game, but like, yeah, he'll make himself a stone axe, you know. First thing he does, instead of like punching a tree, he could be like, there could be a kind of deteriorating tree, and then he's like ripping bark off of it and then like punching at it to get it to break off, and then he gathers that wood. Something like that. That could be the first thing he does, because first thing in Minecraft, you punch a tree. So he's like punching at it, ripping off the bark, getting materials, and he has to survive in this world. So while this is all going on, scientists in the background are studying his brain, but we don't see that. We're in this world with him. Steve, in this world, he wouldn't talk that much. He'd talk at the beginning when he's like signing up for this experiment and he's going into it and getting shot into this world. But when he's here, he wouldn't talk that much, because honestly, he'll be by himself. He'll be by himself trying to survive. And Steve in Minecraft, he doesn't talk. Our Minecraft guy, where is he? He could talk, but very, very little. Because he's by himself. Who's he talking to? It would have to be an actor, kind of like, what's that movie with Leo DiCaprio, where he won his first Oscar? The Revenant, the bear movie. He gets attacked by a bear, and then he has to try and work his way back to the fort, and survive. And throughout that duration of surviving while he's by himself, he talks very little. All the emotion is portrayed through his face, through the way he looks, without vocals. So we'd have to get an actor to portray that, obviously, without using words. Because he's thinking everything. He's not speaking out loud like a crazy person. Maybe sometimes, yeah. But, so he's trying to survive. Then he gets into this world, you know. First night gets pretty crazy. Because then we got... Obviously, you'd have to look at this stuff, but the monsters would be realistic. So, spider would be a big, like, Harry Potter Chamber of Secrets type spider, just crawling around. But it'd be a real spider. It wouldn't be a blocky spider like this. It'd be real. Creepers. Maybe not like this. Obviously, design team would have to do that. But... main thing is, these would all be realistic looking, you know, a realistic skeleton. And the Enderman, that could be really, really cool. That could be like the horror aspect of it. Like, dude is just trying to survive, trying to build stuff, trying to make a house, a shelter, and then out of nowhere, he hears a little, I can't do it. I don't even remember how it sounds, but the teleportation sound of an Enderman. And he's looking, and he sees this big, tall, black creature like this with glowing eyes carrying around a dirt block, and he's like, oh crap, what the heck? So he but then it like teleports away with little sparkles of purple. That could be cool. That could be scary. That could be... and then dude's like freaking out. He's like, oh my god. And then he looks at it a little too long, and it starts attacking him, and then you gotta do this big battle against the Enderman. That could be cool. And then his first night there, obviously, when all the creatures comes out, he doesn't know who, like, the creatures are there or what they do, because in this world of the story of the movie, Minecraft isn't a thing. This is their Minecraft, their virtual reality, like Matrix type style world for this guy to be in. But yeah, so his first night goes terribly, and he ends up like covering himself in dirt and leaves. Kind of could be a callback to when you're trying to survive the first night in the video game, and then you dig a hole, blop blop blop, a hole down into the dirt, and you cover yourself until morning. So that would be like stuff like that, where it won't be one for one to what Minecraft is, but it'd just be more realistic. So yeah, and then obviously we'll have villages. First time he sees a village, he's like, oh my gosh, other people. And then he goes, but they speak another language. Like, yeah, the villager sound. So he can't communicate with them. He starts talking to them, but they don't understand him. He doesn't understand them. So then he goes back to really not talking that much. Like, he'll talk sometimes, but not terribly often. So yeah, then he trades with villagers, this and that. He builds himself up. He makes a house. He makes all this stuff. He's fighting monsters. And then you could see one of these things, you know, like in-game, where... and he's like, oh, what's that? So then he finds obsidian pieces, and then, yeah, then he fixes it. He fixes the portal, figures out how to go to the nether, and that could be the big, like, ending, like, battle type thing, where it goes into the ender, and he sees all these creatures, and he's like, oh my god, this is crazy. But yeah, a serious movie. It could be good. It could be really, really cool. And that would be more geared towards Gen Z, not so much kids. But it would be awesome to see a serious movie with all the callbacks to Minecraft. The different tools and different weapons and different blocks, and all into the real world realistic version of Minecraft. And that could be really cool. And then something bad happens in the real world for this guy, so then he's stuck in the game, but he doesn't even remember he's in the game. It's his real life now. But then at the end, it could be like he's got his big mansion, that he's built up, and he's got armor, and he's got all these things going for him. And then at the end, we could have a little Alex cameo, like Alex coming in at the end, where she walks in and she sees his house, and the dude's like, "Oh my gosh, another real person. This is crazy. Who speaks my language? Blah blah blah." And then cut scene. We could also have Herobrine reference, where he's like mining, and then hears crazy noises, and down the hall he sees glowing eyes, but it's a glowing eyed version of himself. He's like, what the heck? But yeah, so they could do a lot of cool stuff with it. I wish that's something that we could have gotten, but we got this, which isn't that great. But I'm not gonna dog on it because I haven't seen it. Maybe it's better than it looks, but all I'm saying is that those are two tracks that they could have taken where it could have been better, a lot more fun. But yeah, that's just what I think. Maybe they could do another movie in the future, not like this, but like one of the two versions that we talked about. That could be really cool. But yeah, I just saw Minecraft movie stuff on my social media, on YouTube, and I wanted to talk about it a little bit because I was thinking about it and thought I'd share my thoughts. But yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to really talk about. Alright, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.